Let me go across to Captain Akhilesh Saxena as well. The faces of terror, these names that my colleagues were reading out were the names of terrorists who were responsible for several attacks. They have been eliminated. In response, what we are seeing happening from Pakistani side, innocent civilians are being targeted. The provocation is on innocent civilians. How will you like to respond to this big achievement of Operation Sindoor? Because our focus was absolutely clear, to eliminate terrorism.
And I'll just give you a very small incident to start with. Pakistan army officers and politicians joining the funeral of terrorists, globally recognized terrorists, standing there, paying their gratitude. And this is the same Pakistan army who refused to accept the body of their soldiers during Kargil war. What a shame. It's such a shame for a professional army that you do not kind of ready to even accept your soldiers who are fighting for you, but you are going there and hand in gloves with the terror. So there could be no other proof. In fact, I just got an unconfirmed news that for last 2 months, a US tech company, they get requests for high resolution image of Pahalgaon area from a Pak-based company. So this conspiracy was going on for last few months. And now entire international community knows that entire Pakistan army, ISI and terrorists are hand in glove. That's why when we only hit the assets and infra of terrorists, why entire Pakistan was in such a chaos and they are, targeting our civilian. If you do not have anything to do with the terror, that's all. We are not hitting any civilian. We are not even hitting the Pakistan army infra. But that's the kind of retaliation they have shown. But once they have shown this, now we are going to finish this. Because every time we have given a very measured, calibrated response each and every time. But I think now time has come to change our posture, change our stance, and tell them that we are going to finish this terror network for once for all. And if ISI and Pakistan army comes between, so it be. They are also going to go through the same fate. But this time, India is not going to stop till the time we finish once for all.
That is the resolve, isn't it, Major General Rajan Kochar? Our vow is to end terrorism completely so that we do not see a repeat of what happened in Pahalgam.
Hina, you're absolutely right. But does the world understand this? Because I'm surprised yesterday, Pakistan's IMF loan has been cleared. $100+ billion has been cleared to Pakistan.
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
$1 billion, sorry. And the thing is, in spite of India presenting a very strong case in front of IMF with concrete evidence of Pakistan's involvement in the Pahalgam attack, the people have not taken cognizance of this. Because why I am saying this is, when you don't recognize state-sponsored terrorism, you are going to land up in a situation what is happening in West Asia. We don't want South Asia to become another West Asia where all terrorist groups are operating on the soil of a country, and that country is sponsoring terrorism. For example, Iran is one example where the octopus and the proxy war is carrying on. So it's important now for the world to realize that if you want peace, if you want tranquility, if you want economic growth, and if you want nations to prosper, and if you want humanity not to suffer, it's now time to understand what India is wanting to tell you. Because in every forum India is going, in the United Nations Security Council, in your statement, you don't want to add the name of the resistance group because that is a terrorist group which is affiliated to Pakistan, which breeds in Pakistan, and its mother is Pakistan. So if we don't recognize this, see, this war of terrorism is not only India's war. It is the war of the world. And if you make statements from the US that we want to eradicate terrorism, then please convert those words into action. And I would like to appeal to the IMF, because India has lodged this thing application or a request to reconsider the decision of the IMF. So now is the time. One opportunity is still there for you to reconsider this decision in the IMF and to stop this loan, because what is going to happen? Because if you're going to give this money to Pakistan, this money will be used by Pakistan to sponsor terrorism in India. And if you are going to target India, you are going to target the world, because India is the third biggest economy in the world. It is the biggest consumer market in India. And if you cause any harm to India today, you are going to cause harm to the world.
Well, absolutely. We live in an interconnected world.
Yeah.
If something happens here, it's going to have an impact everywhere. So the world also needs to walk the talk. Institutions like IMF also need to be a little more responsible. Otherwise, you know, their credibility is going to be questioned once again, something that's already started happening after what happened last night. Requesting you, gentlemen, to please stay on with us. We will slip into another very, very short break. We'll be back with lots more on Operation Sindoor. Don't go anywhere.